Okay, so I was editing videos, and then I looked over to the right and saw there are new trailers, two new trailers here that have been uploaded by Bandai. So the next Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC, obviously, that's where I really started recording the gameplay videos back in 2020, late 2019, 2020, early 2020. But and obviously Dragon Ball Sparking Zero here, slash Tenkaichi 4. But they're gonna call it Sparking Zero because you never know. There could be a Sparking Zero 2, blah 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 later on. Anyway, so I'm gonna look at these. Yeah. So these were uploaded like over an hour ago. A little bit over an hour ago. Is when I saw it. When it said, oh, upload an hour ago, I was like, whoa. So this one is called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Goku's Next Journey. Let's check it
I hope you're reborn as someone good this time. I want to fight you one-on-one again. Later.
out. Which obviously they're showing Oob, right? So this is the end of Dragon Ball Z. Interesting.
Looks like it's about time.
Hey, Grandpa! Good morning!
What? You want to enter the world tournament tomorrow?
Enough already! Tell me the real reason you're fighting!
There's this guy who signed up to fight yesterday, and I think he might be really strong.
I'm Oob. Nice to meet you.
He's been waiting for this chance for a long
Yes,
time.
Oob.
Don't be deceived by his appearance. This guy's the real deal, all right?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
This
wow.
is pretty fun. Great.
Cussing.
It's about time for you to face me head on.
I gave them my word. I have to beat this guy.
Wow, the sky's the limit with this guy's potential. He really is the reincarnation of Boo. Man, it feels like I've been waiting forever to fight you like this.
Wow. Well, let me go to that at the end again.
Really is the reincarnation of Boo.
Wow, man.
It feels like I've been waiting forever.
It looks crazy, man. Wow, so now the question is, how many characters will be playable in the tournament? And how long can they make this DLC? Like the end of Dragon Ball Z. The end of Dragon Ball Z, there wasn't much at all. Was it like one or two episodes where everyone sort of said goodbye? And then they show the tournament with Oob there. Um Another interesting thing. Well, first of all, let me say one thing. I just realized today that Dragon Ball Super manga has continued. I'm behind, and I looked it up, and I'm glad I made that video. I actually did a reaction, so I'm thinking about doing a reaction to the new manga. I don't know how. I don't know if I'll be able to put it on screen or not. Last time I just sort of looked at my phone and read it and just recorded myself on camera. Cause like they're really strict about uploading me. Like you can't put manga anywhere online. They're like crazy about that. So I may do some reaction videos to the new manga, but I'm on the last one I saw was Dragon Ball Super chapter, this manga chapter. I think it said 87. I checked today. Whichever one was Black Frieza when Black Frieza like sort of first came in. That's how far behind I am. So it's been going for over a whole year, but of course, yeah, I was so busy, when I was working at Deck Nine Games, so I wasn't even aware that Dragon Ball Super manga, had continued, after Black Frieza had appeared and everything. So I need to catch up on that. But I bring that up because where was it at? Was it during Gas or Moro's arc? I want to say it was more during the Moro arc. I want to say, but I think it was during the Moro arc. But they hinted at Oob. I think they even showed Oob, from what I remember. They basically hinted at Oob and Majin Buu and everything, and like some insane magic abilities coming, not just a normal key energy blast, like always. Because, the whole Boo thing, Bibbity Bobbity, they actually use magic on top of it. That was the whole moral thing, right? Moral, like, use a lot of magic too. So, or he was like depicted as this big sorcerer dude and everything. So, it's like he was like Planet Eater, sort of like Galactus or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I still don't think Moral is as big as threat as a big of a threat as Jiren was, but I could make a whole video on that if you want me to. I think Jiren was still the bigger threat. But yeah, I remember that about Oob. I remember that. So they hinted him in the manga, but yeah, I'm so behind the manga, so now I have to catch up. But yeah, but this here is based on, the end of Dragon Ball Z. And so, but I brought that up, but I'm just sort of curious, like, what is going to happen with Oob in the future? This is not Dragon Ball GT. Um, no, Super Saiyan 4 is not as powerful as Super Saiyan Blue, not even Super Saiyan God Red. Anyway. And, Broly's my all-time favorite character, so I'm curious where they're going to go with him. Are they going to ultimately give Broly the sort of, hairy ape final form or whatever it's going to be? If that comes back, right? I don't think it's going to be a Super Saiyan 4. Because, like, Super Saiyan 4 is behind at this point in terms of Super. It wouldn't even contend with. The parallels in Super are just like, they're way beyond GT. I don't care what anyone says. Um, they're way behind. They're way beyond GT characters now. So, like, honestly, even like I said, I don't even think Super Saiyan 6 would do anything in Dragon Ball Super at this point. So if there is going to be sort of a Super Saiyan 4 like, a similar form like the hairy body, would it be some green hairy Broly form or something? Like, I'm still curious where they're going with Broly, like, because I don't think he's just going to have that final huge transformation deal, and that'll be it. I'd like to see the Great Ape form come back in a huge way. But yeah, man, look at it here. And so yeah, what characters do you think will be playable in this? They sort of show Vegeta there. He has his different outfits. Where is he at? Two different outfits. Holy crap! Teen Trunks and Goten. I didn't even notice that. Teen Trunks and Goten are there. Wow. I don't know. Can you play as them? Um, and obviously Vegeta's jacket outfit here. But yeah, what characters will be playable? Um, why is Mr. Satan Hercule? Why does he look so weird? I can't remember if that's accurate in part. I don't remember the end. I don't remember if he looked like that end of Dragon Ball. He looks different, right? Anyway, right? How long is this deal? They usually try to stretch it out a bit. I'm glad that the flight is back. Compared to the previous DLC. At least I'm pretty sure it's going to be back here. Huh. So there you go. I mean, how long is it going to be? What characters will be playable? I mean, hopefully Oob is playable. If he's not, there's no point. And that's been like one of the issues with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Is a lot of the characters are simply not playable. I still want to play as the villains, but no, I wish I had it on PC, but I don't. But that's the thing, right? You need like PC and the mods and everything just to be able to play as the villains, just basic things like that. So, but yeah, man, yeah. So they show Super Saiyan. Why are they showing his farewell? Like, why are they showing that? What is this about? Why are they showing this? Like, when, right when he did against Kid Buu, obviously, you know, and finally pushed the spirit bomb towards Kid Buu. But he has on his blue. It's throwing me off. It looks like this light blue outfit here. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like really, they have it all lit up right now, like it's white all around. Maybe it's lighter than what it actually is. It's throwing me off for some reason. If they're just showing the end of Kid Buu there, maybe that's all it is. They're just showing the end of Kid Buu, but it looks light and it's throwing me off. So it's cool, it's exciting, but how much is going to be in the DLC? I still want to see, a Zero Mortal Plan arc with Zamasu and Trunks. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks and like Merge Zamasu. Those are like one of my favorite. Those are two of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Super. I like them. So yeah, Zamasu. He's one of my favorite villains. So in Dragon Ball, like specifically the Merge Zamasu, he had a lot of potential. He was becoming universal and all this crazy stuff. So I still want to see a DLC on that. Like at this point, they might as well make a whole new game. But I mean, who knows? I mean, but yeah, that's cool. I'm just curious I'm still thinking like what all can they put in this? There's Pan. Obviously you can't play as Pan or anything. You know, again the other big issue is you get all these unique DLC characters, but you can't play them in like the main story. Like I like to go test them out against all the villainous enemies like I used to and make my own like sort of videos with Dragon Ball music or whatever. I have lots of videos like that where I like put Bruce Falcon or music or Dragon Ball Super music, and like I just play through the levels and you hear the music in the background. But it's like you can't play as the DLC characters in the sort of main story deal. Like I want to, as silly as it is, it's like hey, I like to be able to play as versus Golden Frieza and get destroyed, or against Beers and Wheeze, like against the other DLC characters. It's like there's no mix up for it. So it's like, oh yeah, and how many characters are play over here? It's like, oh, I'll play with Kakarot here, I'll play with Oob, and then the DLC's done. That's usually what happens, and then it dies off. So until the next DLC. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. So thanks for watching.